Welcome back to Tad and Chris. I'm Tad, and you're Chris. And today we're going to be drinking some beer and playing some games and just living the Tad life. So, hold on, let me hop back into chat. I shut that off for some reason. Alright, thank you Dave C, Nick, and one mysterious other person for tuning in. Oh geez, that's covering up my commands down there. So, I guess I'm not going to make you sit through all the games to get to the food review, so we'll get that out of the way. So we're going to head on over to the pub. Welcome. I don't have a Pilsner glass, but we are going to be reviewing Pilsner Urquell? I'm not... that's nice, it's green screen in that text. But I'm not quite sure how to say it. But I saw this on the shelf and I'm like, that looks pretty cool. It's normally green, but they're doing like some custom different cans. Okay, I do have my mic on, that's nice. Nick says, you should have the Overwatch announcer count down the final seconds. You are exactly right, Nick. I will do that next time. So I'll have to turn it into a video, though. Anyway, it says, brewed the original way. Our limited edition cans celebrate over 175 years of Czech brewing tradition. We continue to brew our beer the original way using the original recipe. So it is supposed to be an older style Pilsner. Supposedly it's supposed to be like a lager, but not sweet. I'm not sure. I've never had a Pilsner myself. So one thing I want to do is pop over to their website here. And they actually have a really nice website. Scroll down and it talks about the founding of the brewery and their 175-year tradition, basically everything that's on the can, and it talks about how there's 3 different types of pours that you're supposed to do. I'm not going to be doing any of these because I don't know how to. And, oh yeah, tapsters, there's like people that actually are like trained to do it correctly, and because of that they have a little description of the flavor there. Bragging about their ingredients. They have like a tapsters tab where they show all their dudes. Oh, there's more. Let's get a look at these folks. Wow, look at them. Winners, all of them. Then all the places that serve them they have listed. And it is definitely more of a European thing, I think, because I popped over to their, what is it, oh, I didn't pop over. It's when I was first logging into the website, it's asking you to put in your age and everything in your country. It's got, like, all European countries, and it's, like, other, and doesn't even list the US as an option. Anyway, they have here in stories, too, they have a bunch of different articles that they put out. And this one's neat. It tells you about the different kinds of pours and the benefits of each one. What you're supposed to eat them with. Or eat with them. So, let's crack this open. It's either highly carbonated or I froze it a bit. So we'll have to see how that goes. Ready for the crisp? Ooh. Foamy. And kind of a metallic taste, like a cream ale. Ah, yes. This is a perfect hop over here to say. There we go. What's the first one? Hladinka. Maybe. I think Hladinka's the one on the left. Yeah. Okay. It's no longer that. It's going down to like nothing already. Ooh. Got a real nice malty smell, but it's lacking a lot of the appliness that lagers have. It's kind of like a bread and fruit kind of sampler basket kind of smell that I like from a lot of the German stuff. Not too sweet. Not too sweet at all. A little bit of a metallic aftertaste. Nothing really up front. You gotta get into the motion of swallowing it before it really hits you. Oh yeah, Davesky pops in and out. He works in mysterious ways. Or did I miss a message from him, Nick? That's good. That's good. It's more better than anything. No, all right, thanks, Nick. It's moderator Nick, thank you. It's straight up hit you in the face bitter. The closest thing I've had to this is kind of a Hefeweizen. It's got kind of that banana bread kind of, like 3/4 of the way through. No. I like it. I really like this beer. I'm gonna pour the rest of that straight down and try and get where the head it was showing on the others. Watch how quick this sucker goes down. You ready? As it doesn't decrease it. Is the last one. Nice, very clear color too. Lots of pixels in there. I am so sorry for bumping that. This is something I'd buy again. There's a local place that makes what they call a blacksmith. It's like half of a cream ale and half of a Guinness. I'd be really eager to try this with that. It's a little warmer than I like. Oh, Nick says, Tad, forgot to tell you, got my first villager in my handmade one. I thought it said handsome. He settled right in. Oh, of course he raised the prices because I kidnapped him. But yeah, they do that. They do that. It's extortion, man. This is... Oh, sup, snakes? How you doing tonight? We're drinking, Pilsner Urquell. It's a Czech drink. Very good. Kind of bitter and like a bread and fruit basket going on. Oh, and this is my moderator, the Not a Normal Corruption. That's my little brother, Nick. He's going to be taking care of you. Overall, this is pretty good. If you can find this, once again, it's Pilsner Urquell. Try it. Very good. Pretty dry and crisp. It's good. All right. So now we're going to move into Dream Daddy. Snakes, do you like nice gay men? How are you? I'm fantastic. How about yourself? There we go. All right. So what we're going to be doing is... Ready for this? I'm going to be rolling dice. Oh, dude, we all love gay men. It was more of a rhetorical question. It'd be rolling dice to decide our answers. Oh, that's not the right one. When we're asked questions, and also to decide what our guy looks like. I'm talking down to my phone where the chat is, not to you. I'm sorry, sir. So let's go ahead and hop into Dream Daddy. Do a new game. Cough. Ugh. You know what? I'm sorry that you're all just not as progressive as I am, but it's not just that I like gay men, I absolutely love them. We sleeping. Dad. Dad, wake up. Wake up, pretend to be dead. We'll go with pretend to be dead. Come on, Dad, this hasn't worked on me since I was 6. Sorry, Amanda, this is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get in the moving van because it's leaving soon. Finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. Oh, moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Amanda Panda. Dad. Yikes, Dad breath. Go brush your teeth. Alright, here comes the fun part where we get to start rolling the dice. Alright, let's build that dad. So we have 2 rows of colors here. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 of each. So we'll roll a dice to see which row we go, and then we'll roll another dice to see 1 through 14 which color we're going to do. Alright, so this little purple and green Barney dice, or coin here, we're going to flip that to see which row. Row 2, so the bottom row. And then out of 14 with this red and white D20, we're going to roll 1 through 14 and see if we get one. Yeah, well, YouTube can suck it. Number 11. All right, let's see what color our dad is. Gonna be 2, 4, 10, 11. Nice, very chocolate dad. Oh, does he have hair though? 1's gonna be hair, 2 is going to be no hair. Nice! Hairy chocolate dad. Sweet. Moving on to the heads. We have 7 to choose from, and shadow. So we'll go back over, roll that D20 until we get 1 through 7. 15. 11. 4. Number 4. And then shadow is going to be 1, and 2 is going to be not shadow. Shadow. 4 and shadow. Nice. $25. Wow. So we'll roll that D20, and then we'll roll another number if we get a 20, I guess. I don't know. Or tell you what, we'll roll the D20, and then we'll add the D6 to it. And we'll do it that way. Swap the cam, did I? Oh, was it just dice? That's my bad. Oh, yep. There we go. I'm sorry. It's a really weird setup. All right. So D20 is the red one, 1, and then we add the 3 to get number 4. Ah, nice, man bun. All right. You know what, Snakes, I'm going to let you choose the color. You go ahead, man. Or lady, not sure. Whatever you feel like. Oh, shoot, did I Leave it on... Oh, no, I didn't. Now you got me paranoid about leaving it on dice, Nick. Alright. Snakes, I'll give you all the time you need. We'll come back to the hair color. I don't know if you missed it or not, but Snakes, I want you to choose that hair color. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16 different types of eyes. So we're going to hop over to the dice again. And we're going to roll the red, white D20 until we get 1 through 16 to choose it. Number 10. Nice, very determined. I understand, Dave. We all understand. Alright, and 2, 4, 6, 8. 14 colors of eyes. Alright. So let's hop on back over to the dice and roll 1 through 14 on the red and white D20. 17. 6. Alright. Ooh. Cool. Very, very earth tone dad. Alright. Noses, we have 8 to choose from. Yo, Dave, I think Snakes may have left. You go ahead and choose the hair color for our dad. What do you want? Oh, did I? I am so sorry. Thank you, Nick, for staying on top of me. That's my bad. Oh, never gonna let me forget it. Anyway, Dave, the hair colors are down in the bottom right if you want to go ahead and choose one. I got all day, buddy. I don't have that long, though. Oh, yeah. What do we settle on the nose? I like chubby men with long blonde hair. Long blonde? Perfect, we're already blonde. A beard and glasses. Okay. Alright. Moving on to the noses. We're going to roll 1 through 8 on the dice on the D20. Ooh, nat 20. 8. Perfect. What do we get? Alright. Owls. 12 to choose from. Oh, shoot. Darn it. Ta-da! Alright. Mouths, though, seriously. 12 to choose from. 19. 5. Number 5. And I'm remembering to switch back to the screen now. Ooh, full pouty lips. Nice. Oh, please let us get number 14. I want them blue lips. Fault. Man, it's more of a fumble, really, Nick. Like, if we're gonna be technical about it. Number 7. Oh, man. Music fits surprisingly well. I know, right? I'm all about waltzes these days. Dave says, do you get to determine the amount of bulge in the boxer briefs? I don't think we do. We'll see. That might fall under clothing. Ooh, eyebrows. Nice. Alright, so we're rolling that red D20. 13, 1 over the limit. 12, nice. What are the odds of that? Ooh, wow. Getting some David Eagle action. So this is going to be out of 28 again. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll the D20 and then we'll roll the... Wait, 2, 4... Yeah, they really like 14. So we'll flip the Barney dice to determine if we get row 1 or row 2. We get row 2, and then we'll keep it under 14 on the red and white D20. 13. All right. Now, weirdly enough, this is the boring part. So things are going to get pretty cool here soon. I promise, don't leave. All right. So moving on to facial hair. Hopefully we get that full beard. We have 10 to choose from. That's my bad. 10 to choose from. We'll roll that D20. That's kind of a fault on the 5. Wow. You know what? I'm just going to take that as fate. Oh, shoot, it didn't show the dice. Okay, well then I can just choose whatever I want. That being said, it was this. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So, Barney dice, and then... Oh, let me make sure we're... Yep. I'm not out! God damn. Chris is next up to bat. Bring in Chris. So we're using this pink and green Barney dice up here in the top right. Row 2. Then the red D20. Number 7. Oh my god, we are just striking out on colors. Glasses. Wow, okay. So we have 7 to choose from. Rolling that D20. 2. Oh, we're Harry Potter. Oh, look at us. We're a strong intellectual man. 5 colors to choose from. We're going to roll the D6, which is that yellow and blue dice. That's not showing up on the screen because I... Oh, yeah, it is. Because I'm awesome. 3. Number 3. Uh-oh. That's not supposed to happen. There we go. Oh, it's black! Not that there's anything wrong with that. Alright, so moving on to the piercings. We have 8 to choose from, so we'll hop on over to here, and we'll roll that D20 and take anything 8 or under. The red and white dice. Nice. Number 1. No piercing. Very conservative dad. Then we don't need to roll on the color. So, moving on to clothing. This is J.K. Rowling's fantasy? Oh, God. Oh, I hope we get the egg shirt. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I wouldn't be unhappy with Bergie, too, though. Alright, last one. Davesky says, someone the other day told me my avatar pic looks like Mark Hamill. I told him I was actually going for Jabba the Hutt. 13. Yeah. You know, it doesn't matter because they're both dead canonically now. So just completely fuck Luke. Ooh, wow. Very. Wow. That is something. Looking good, Daddy. Oh, shit. What's her name gonna be? Nick, I want a last name from you. Dave, I want a first name from you. Also, Dave, if you missed the beer review, it was really good. Crunch? Nice, nice. You know, we'll go over to the pub completely. Gotta trim this mustache. Get more drink in that than my gullet. Dave, don't you dare say cat. Or mint berry. Mint berry's not allowed either. That's copyright. Tell you what, maybe if I'm like, no mustache coverage. That's the trick. Yeah, this is doing a surprisingly... Oh, I thought it was doing a good job against the green screen, but... Ooh, phantom glass. Oh, Jesus, what did I just walk in? Ah, Paul, you just missed the beer review. I reviewed Pilsner Urquell, which is a Czech beer, and it's actually pretty damn good. We're playing Dream Daddy, and we're waiting on Dave to give us a first name. He should be a General. Okay, General Crunch. So I'm going to switch back over to the game. So, Paul, what we're doing now is we've created in the game Dream Daddy our dad here, who's this beautiful, conservative chocolate man. And what we're doing to determine how we made him, we rolled dice in this little app here. And we're going to continue to roll dice in the game to choose what our answers are when we're talking to the people we might date. PBR Extra, is that like just a stronger ABV or something? General Crunch. Be that dad. If I had a child, I would name him or her president. Yes. See? Nice. Like, did they change the recipe at all, like, flavor-wise, or is it just a higher ABV? And if it is an ABV higher, is it like 8%? Fall asleep packing? Got most of it done, I think. Wait, Straggler? What's in it? Oh, I haven't seen these in years. 6 point... What? Isn't that only like a 1% increase? That's not extra. It's like freaking, like bonus-free PBR. Pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. Coolest baby I've ever seen. Okay, so we have two choices now. So what I'm going to do is flip over to the dice. And this purple and green Barney dice, we're going to flip that because it has 1 or 2. Number 2, that's going to be the bottom one. The only way your mother and I... So we were straight. It's definitely PBR. The flavor is for sure PB. There's nothing wrong with PBR. I like PBR and Foster's because they both have a kind of like really forward kind of grassy hop that's just slightly bitter. It's good. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. Whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. Spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh crap, 10 Chris XL's in here. He likes PB and J. Oh, crap, Daveski's getting some recognition, man. Let's all give a round of applause for Daveski. Princess Dragon. I don't remember crying in that dragon costume. Saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right. Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. This was you in your horse phase. Oh man, you should have seen my horse phase. It was nuts. Oh. I think that was his... Anna lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Yes. No, he's being modest. We're Daveski's medium. The man is artiste. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Oh man, ain't that the truth? The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. Look, see, I always wonder if I don't play this often enough to know if they change those names. Like they just have a set number of them to throw in there. But hey, it's Emma P. Dad. Oh, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Aww. Dad, MR has been my best friend since I was 7. Alright, Emma P was the one who... Alright. So we're gonna pop over to the dice. And actually this little green and yellow weird looking one is a D3. So, nice. Number 2. And we are going descending, so number 2 is going to be the middle one. Fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? That was you. Oh, right, I was a wild child. Okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. Ooh, is Emma R. Yeah, I got us a $20 gift card to McFridays with a Z. Yeah. Leaning off to the side, I hope I'm actually like in frame here. Not sure. Oh yeah, I can see me on my phone. I'm good. I'm good. You got food poisoning from the cheaty tostada blasts. I think you mean food poisoning. You know, with a Z. Dad. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. What's up? What's this? This another Nick T? Holy shit. Wow. So, story time. There was one time when I was a kid, we went up to the like local big town about half an hour away from us. And we went to this like Harry Potter thing around like when the 5th book came out. And they had like a bunch of like a maze set up in a library, and it was really cool. And they had like little chocolates formed into the frogs and crap. And after that, we stopped at TGI Fridays. The only time I've been to a TGI Fridays, I got food poisoning bad. I had like this bacon chicken Alfredo, and I go back to my aunt's house to stay the night, and like 3 in the morning, I wake up and just vomit all over the place on their hardwood floor. And she comes down and she's like, oh, you threw up? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, we'll just clean it up before you go back to bed. And I'm like, lady, I'm 10 years old! Or something at the time. And, just, I can't eat, like, smoky Alfredo anymore, period. Can't do it. It's so bad. And that's why I had a problem with those cheese crackers we had a little while back, too. Couldn't do those. Bad. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging, and that's exactly right. Fuck you, TGI fuck days. Dad is a dad. Dad? Is there one of me? I'm still... Oh, by the way, that's Chris chiming in on Tad and Chris XL. Everybody say hi to Chris. Huh. So proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down in the box and pulls out one last photo. Oh, I don't do good with sentimentality. This was the day you were born. This was the day we adopted you. We don't get to choose. So we're looking at the pink and green Barney dice. 1. This was the day you were born. Yeah, next time you get a 3-choice option, want to do a 50-cent bet? Yes, Nick, we will do a 50-cent bet. And if you win, you get to choose the answer, too. Chris, you get to do the next stream. Hi, piss. I mean, Chris. Actually, he said, bitch, you clean it. I'm your guest. Oh, speaking of clean it, I'm your guest. Chris got a milk dud. No, it wasn't a milk dud. It had to have been bigger. It must have been like one of the Milky Way caramel bars on my fucking futon. And he's come over like twice since then and still hasn't cleaned it up. He's just been sitting in chocolate on my damn couch. And I sent him a message like, when you coming over to clean it up? And he just hasn't been over for like a month to do food reviews because he doesn't want to fucking clean it. Cat already was striked out. It's your turn to bat. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just fender bender. But of course I was freaking out. The little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and looks directly in my eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her. She says, it's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Right, you know? Stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. Sir. Can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. Oh. Pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. Moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Oh, that's it. Yes, you're right. Man and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories. Do they actually have, like, moving vans where people move? Well, I guess they would have to if you got enough money. Only use the ones where you, like, load everything up and rent this crap yourself. I to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Because whenever I run into questions like that, I gotta think, like, yeah, but what about New York City where people don't have licenses and shit because they suck? Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? I always had very strong arms. You remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. There'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. Ready? Sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up. Okay. I'm ready. Moving van begins to pull away and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our old house, disappear. So what? Sell me on her cool new pad. Clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful, scenic downtown Maple Bay on new house features. Nick. Oh crap, Nick, we get to roll. Alright. Nick, do you want to choose number 1 or number 2 on the purple and green Barney dice? Yes, Nick T. 1 or 2? 1 through 3. Okay, we'll do the 6-sided dice. You're 1 through 3, I'm 4 through 6. Are you ready? Uh, 1 through 3? What? Oh, you're doing 1 ha 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 ha. Nick, I'm gonna flip the pink, purple and green coin. Are you 1 or 2? Alright, Nick's 1, I'm 2. I'm about to win 50 cents. You ready? Ha ha! Every single time! Ugh! Get wrecked. Alright, so we had 1 through 3 on the thingy. So, using this green and yellow John Deere dice up here. Gonna roll that. 3. Alright. Means we choose the bottom answer. Multiple places to sleep. I didn't cheat. I don't cheat. It's not fun that way. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor spaces where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal. I mean, if sleep weren't for the, okay. You sleep more than anyone I know. Damn, I even threw my first beer. My fault's pop, so I keep it real. Saw it with my eye. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. It's great. We'd be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to. Yeah, dudes' butts. Amanda, you know you're going to have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Ooh, another Tad story. Gotta check on Mom. I should be back soon, hopefully. All right. See you, Daveski. Oh. Paul's always got me covered. Or, oh, it's not Paul. It's Nick. Wow. Damn, Nick. Paul, we're gonna have a talk later. Anyway, another Tad story. What was it that just happened? What was it they just said? Okay, Tad's story's gonna have to wait till later because I don't even know. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. Oh, parallel parking. So I was taking my driving test, and I had this hard-ass woman of a driving instructor, and they're just like, make a left turn, make a right turn, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. And I do it, and we get to the parallel parking section, and I start backing up, and I'm using my mom's car because it has the rear view, like, camera, and it, like, it beeps when you get towards stuff, and I'm getting towards the other car, and it's like, and she's literally jumped out of her seat. Like, you could hear the seatbelt click. It was absolutely nuts. No. Oh, Nick, please come around. Please come around. Hold on. Take the money. Hold on. One moment. Come around the other round. Present, please.
Hey.
Present.
Oh.
You may leave. Ready, set.
I don't have any.
And stop gambling. Anyway, after that, she was actually pretty nice and actually showed that she was a human being. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty... Oh, we gonna meet all the neighbors. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. In my last year of high school, I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior... citizen. What just happened? Who's Nick? Oh, Paul, if you were away, Nick's my little brother. We do a thing each stream that I'm rolling the dice where we flip a coin and see if who wins. And if he loses, which he does every single time, he loses 50 cents. He's got to come bring it to me. Or if I were to lose, then I would have to bring it to him. But that's never going to happen. It's going to ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we need to forge a path through that solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. I don't cheat. Yeah, Nick's my little brother. He's a cool little dude. He's gonna be another little tad. There's worse things to be. Little Jeffrey Dahmers, for example. Pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hi-ya! With a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. Got a problem with authority. So proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Oh, alright. Time to flip over to the dice. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Alright, so... Oh yeah, we had 3. So we're going to use this green and yellow John Deere dice. Number 2, descending. Need some coffee ASAP. Gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. Nick says, Tad, I think I might have missed it, but have you streamed Minecraft yet? Yeah, I did. Last time. We could check that out. Do it. Oh, he's so determined. He wants that coffee. Dad tip number 24. Always help a friend in need. Walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is such a convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I home on some random Dad. And what's the etiquette with when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up? No, there's a ledge on top of the trash can. You leave it there and you feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug. Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Only gay dudes work at vegan restaurants and coffee shops. Nick! That's why we're here. Walk inside. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. Hey. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon. Guys, how's it going? Thanks, Lucio. What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. Oh, it's the Afternoon Coffee Spoons from Crash Test Dummies? Oh, nope. Good idea at the time, I suppose now it's a little good business still running. People ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now and can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, says Lucio. What'll it be? And the chalkboard menu, and I'm immediately overwhelmed. Ain't that the truth, man? You look at those things and... At least for small brains like me. Alright, so I don't get any of these hipster references, but we're going to go with the green and yellow John Deere dice again. 2. Ugh. Man, we're just going the neutral route on all this, aren't we? Ice, Tegan, and Sarah. Good choice. See all the hearts come out? Means they're gonna fuck. I don't get it. That's a pun. Tegan and Sarah are this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but being cool. I'm doing the thing again. But coming right up. And for you, I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. You want that in small, medium, or biggie? Smalls. Yo, Paul, have you seen the like mashup of Biggie Smalls and Thomas the Tank Engine. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? Should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sits to making our drinks, and Amanda and I sit on a seat on one of the couches. This is deal. The man makes puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Ska was cool once. Couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Alright, Paul, I'll pull it up real quick while I bet with Nick. Let me pop over to YouTube. And oh wait.
The nigga was motherfucking hyped up. The nigga just grabbed the nigga, snuffed the nigga, and it was on from there. The motherfucker, it wasn't nothing stopping him.
What the rest
All
of
right,
the
Nick.
niggas do?
Man, the motherfuckers was ready for anything. The niggas was packing burners. The niggas was ready to fight.
Vote on
The
one?
niggas was on the real flip mode, Holmes. They was coming out like a motherfucker. The nigga was amped. He was like, come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers.
All right.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Oh shit! I lost.
Come on. Release the brainstorm to make your motherfucking brain warm. A strange form, something kind of lyrical.
Come get your cash.
That's kind of spiritual. Well, in God we trust. Guns are bust. Stop that disgusting suicide thumping. And do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that I bring? I got 7 like 11s, about 8.
Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. Placed right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable talking to other people as you are. Could totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? Can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. I know, right? Paul, it's so good. This is what I want played at my funeral when they're carrying me down. See, we're making progress. Matt set our drinks down on a table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Alright, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, General. Alright, pleased to meet you both. Close the door, please. Hold on, one sec.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Thank you. Thank you. Back to the classics. All right. Pleased to meet you both. You had to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Man, it kicks my leg from under the table. Sure, we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get you guys pennied on something. Matt goes in the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. Working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Oh, I think we're going to have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. Oh, shoot. See, I did this the last time I streamed. Or not the last time, but the time before that. I just did an hour of Minecraft where it was just my face on the screen on, like, this screen right here. And I'm just sitting here being like, oh, wow, this is really cool. Oh, look over there. We finally found some trees and awesome food. And we'll dig down here into the mines. And it was bad. It was really bad. Thank you, Nick, for moderating. Praise him. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste. If you want us doing free creative labor, I think we would be commensurate with, Potter well. We have trained for this day. After we're done in the coffee shop here, I think we'll wrap it up for the night. Give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right? That. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. It's amazing. Nick's back. He says, "Oh yeah, guys, the reason he wants his door shut all the time is because that is set post-darkness becomes Chris. It's an apocalyptic waste." Yes, Nick is right. That is actually Tad and Chris canon. Just kind of surviving in the room, you know? Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Moving over to the dice. Gotta be up at 5:30. Oh, that's right, you got the photo shoot. Alright, rolling the D3, the John Deere. 3, nice, finally not a 2. Nick, if you didn't know, Paul's a hand model. Like Right Said Fred, but now it's about banana bread. I think the youngsters would like it despite not getting it. I think that's the answer we got last time, too. That actually has a nice ring to it. Really? Yeah. Right Said Banana Bread, strong decisions. That's art, baby. Gotta pay the bills. You know, hand model. Wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals. Hey, enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby. Hey, see? They all have their little things they say. He's like, hey, and there's another dude who's like, bro. See, it sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. That's Robert. We fucking... Hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? Finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, we're too. Alright, hopping over. John Deere red and yellow. Or green and yellow. 1. I should get back to unpacking. Got a lot on my plate right now. Didn't you know that moving in is one of the biggest sources of stress for adults? Right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you. Ain't that the truth? I sit next to this kid during D&D and he kinda... yeah, a little bit. I'm always wondering if it's me. I started showering directly before I go over there, so I'm 100% sure now. Do I smell bad? Man, it gives me a whiff. You're fine, Pops. Let's go home. Stu, I'm full of wisdom, man. Just hit me up. Get work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and dry. We can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? Walk over to the door and open it. Hello? A handsome, clean-cut man stands at the door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm General. That's what my name is. Oh, yeah, Paul, if you missed it, our name is General Crunch. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. Both share a laugh. Kids, right? Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Paul Stew says, lol. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come... And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, they'd have something wrong with you and try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids, says Jeffrey Epstein. What have you done? Oh, I meant, don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I met. My social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late for the move again. Yeah, okay. Mrs. around? Died. Sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. This is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. Sorry, can you close the door real quick? Look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. Promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? Sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. You ever need to talk about stuff? Minister at a church down. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. With that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, comes on her face, and cookie in hand. That's the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. Makes you feel any better. They weren't very good. You ate all of them anyway? That makes it break time. Any ideas? Alright. So... yeah. We'll save. Alright, so... oh god. Don't choke now. There we go. Alright. Well, actually, this is the one I'm supposed to be. There we go. Alright. Thank you, Paul, and Dave, and Chris, and Nick, and Snakes, and everyone for tuning in. It's been awesome. Paul, if you did miss that beer review, this will be posted as a video on the channel. It's literally the first thing. So if you want to watch that, go ahead. I might even edit it out and make it a video. I'm not sure. But it'll be there. Not a normal corruption. Yeah, it's over. I don't want to overdo it right now, you know. We'll do more streams. I want to do them regularly, so we'll see how it goes. They'll probably be mostly around 9 p.m. That's just when I start having time to do it. Maybe earlier because I got things set up now. But thanks everyone for tuning in. It's been awesome. Paul says, this is cool. Thanks for doing it. I really enjoy you guys. I shall watch the beer review. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Paul, and thanks for being active in what we're trying to make a lot more posts and do more live stuff like this to be more engaged with a community that we can grow. I mean, it's kind of harder to do with the like Facebook and social medias that there are as opposed to what the younger kids are doing. But we're trying to replicate what the younger kids are doing on the older platforms, and we'll see how it goes. But we like hanging out with you guys too. You're all cool. I mean, not hard to be as cool as us. Alright, see you folks. Thanks for tuning in.